Okay, the third topic for today is tab layout. Yeah, so what is actually a tab layout? Yeah, material design previously, before it is updated by Google, previously it introduced a tab, to organize the content across different screens, data sets, and maybe other interactions as well. Yeah, this is an example of using tabs. Yeah, and you may have already used it in some applications like WhatsApp. Yeah, WhatsApp uses a traditional tab. In the meantime, let's say like Line, the messaging application, uses a bottom navigation bar. Yeah, if you want to use a traditional tab, then let's start it by using a tab layout. Yeah, we will add 3 tabs over here. Yeah, songs, discography, and events. Then we will need a ViewPager like we previously did in our bottom navigation bar. Yeah, but we will use another 3 fragments, which is new fragments. Yeah, and the behavior is actually similar compared to the navigation bottom bar and ViewPager like in week 9. Yeah, so if you have learned about the bottom app bar, then you should be familiar with tab layout. Yeah, and actually when you created the layout in activity playlist detail, yeah, when you drag and drop the app bar layout, actually you can also add the tab. Yeah, but since we already did add our app bar layout, yeah, let's just manually add our tab layout then. Yeah, because we have also modified some attributes within this layout. Yeah, if we drag and drop the app bar layout again, then they may be reset. So we don't want that. Yeah, so let's open the activity playlist detail and let's delete these 3 text views. And then we will add a tab layout component. Yeah, just search for it. I think it's in the container. This one, tab layout. Yeah, and let's just leave the tab items. But if you want, you can give them ID. Yeah, let's rename them to songs, discography, and events. So we have provided with 3 tab layouts, and I think we still must constrain it. So just constrain it to top, left, and right. Okay, for this one, I will change it to songs. And maybe I will name it tab song. This one is discography. Discography. I will name it or ID it, yeah. Tab discography. And the third one is events. I will give it ID of tab event. Okay, and then we must set the nested scroll. We must set the nested scroll view attribute, which is a viewport. Let's do that. Oops. Nested scroll view, and then for the fill, let's search it, yeah. Fill viewport. Let's make it true. Yeah, and now we can add a ViewPager 2 on the screen below the tab layout. Okay. This one I will add it below the tab layout. Okay, where is it? Yeah. Oh, okay, it's over here. Now constraint to all direction and layout width and height to match constraint. Yeah, but for the constraint, I will connect it to here. Then I will use the plus button instead. Here, and here. Bottom. Hey, bottom. Okay. Okay, and then let's change the layout width and layout height to match constraint. Yeah, and then let's name or ID this ViewPager 2. What is the ID? ViewPager tab. Yeah, let's give it ID ViewPager tab. And then I think we have done this one. Yeah, now it needs some fragments to host the content. Yeah, if you want, you can use the already created fragments. Yeah, but I will create 3 new fragments, or maybe let's do it one by one. Yeah, it told here it tells us to create a new fragment blank, one fragment. Yeah, a new fragment, the blank one. Fragment blank. Let's name it playlist tab fragment. Playlist tab fragment. Yeah, and then we must set the ID for text view fragment to text content. Let's change this ID to text content, and we can simply leave the frame layout as it is here. No need to add any constraint layout. Now set the attributes like this. Okay, match parent, match parent, match parent, match parent, and then we have a margin of 20 dp. 20 dp, and then line spacing extra 12 sp. Line spacing extra 12 sp. And what else? Yeah, just leave the text as it is. Yeah, I think we're done with the layout. Now, for sake of simplicity, this fragment can only handle one text content. Yeah, so let's add the bolded code on the playlist tab fragment. Yeah, so here just rename the first constant, not arc_param1, but I will change it to arc content, and I will set the value to content also. Content. Then the parameter is only one, private var param1. If you want, you can also change the name, yeah, not param1. For example, I will change it to content. Then delete this one. Change this to content, and the argument should be argument content. Now let's skip on create view for now. Yeah, the easiest one to modify is this companion object. I only need one parameter. I will change this to content. Optionally, I will modify this also, although this one is only a comment. Yeah. Delete the put string, the second one. And for the first one, change the argument name. arg underscore content, and this one should be content from the name of this parameter. Okay, and then for the onCreate view, let's see. On create view, okay, inflate the layout, var v, blah blah blah, inflate, or we can change this with apply. Then let's import our text content. Okay, for view, text equals to paramban, or in my case, it's content. Okay, I think that's all. And then we will establish the connection between our ViewPager and the fragments. Yeah, let's open the playlist detail activity. Playlist detail activity. Okay, I will open it from here. Yeah, and somehow I have an error over here. Oh yeah, we must remove this line because they are no longer in our layout. Yeah, that's fine. Now delete the previous initial text, the error ones. Okay, and then let's describe 3 new variables: song content, disco content, and event content. Let's define it. Let's see, where is it? Yeah. Over here. Yeah, after the album. Yeah, after the var album, let's describe 3 new variables: var song content equals to an empty string for now. var disco content is any string lorem ipsum disco content, and then the third one is var event content equals to, again, I will simply provide a lorem ipsum. In the meantime, here song content, we plus equals it with $title, and then dash and $length. Oops, \n. Okay, and then outside the for over here, we will create a release of fragments. var fragments equals to, I will simplify this and I will use a release of instead. A release of, I think I don't need to provide the type. A release of playlist. We will provide 3 playlist tab fragment, but providing the different content. Yeah, the first one is song content, the second one disco content, and the third one is event content. Playlist tab fragment dot new instance song content. Yeah, and then we will repeat this 2 more times. Oops, sorry, I forgot the comma. But for the second one, provide the disco content. And for the third one, provide event content. Yeah, now we have collections of fragments over here. The next step is to create the adapter. Yeah, we don't need to create a new adapter class. We can use our created adapter from week 9. Yeah, let's check the name of the adapter. The adapter name is my adapter in my case. So I will create a file adapter equals to my adapter, providing two parameters. I think for the first parameter I can safely provide this. Yeah, we can provide this, and then for the second argument we can not this one. We can provide the fragments. Okay. Oops, sorry. What did I do? Okay, I will check my adapter first. This one should not be a release of play tab fragment, but I will provide playlist fragment instead. And then yeah, don't change anything in your my adapter. Yeah. Okay, over here I must provide an array list. Oh, I must provide the type now. Fragment and fragment. Yeah, we must explicitly state the type of the array list. Yeah, which is a fragment. Why? Because in my adapter, the second argument requires an array list of fragment. Yeah, if we don't provide the type explicitly in the array list of a function, then you will get an error. Yeah, the error says that type mismatch. The required one is a release of fragment, but here we provide an array list of playlist type fragment. Yeah, so only for this, yeah, we must provide explicitly the type, which is fragment. Okay, and then we can set the adapter to the ViewPager tab. And this time we will disable the user input. Yeah, this attribute is used to prevent swiping gesture because the gesture is already used for the navigational drawer. Okay, continue here. ViewPager tab dot adapter equals to our newly created adapter, and then is user input enabled, set it to false. Yeah, but nevertheless, we will still need to provide a listener for our tab layout. Yeah, so we must add on tab selected listener. Tab layout, add on tab selected listener, and here we must provide a number inner class, which is tab layout dot on tab selected listener. Tab layout on. Oh, sorry. We must import our tab layout then. Tab layout dot on tab selected listener. And then we must implement all members. Okay, so where is my tooltip? Yeah, okay. Show context action. Then I must implement all members. Yeah, all of them. Just select all of them. Click OK. Now delete the to do, because if not, then we will get an exception. And we only want to actually override the on tab selected function. Yeah, which ViewPager.tab.current item equals to tab. Yeah, this one uses a null assertion operator. If you don't want to use this, then we can always change it. Yeah. Okay, so ViewPager tab.current item equals to tab null dot should be position. Yeah, should be position. If the tab is nullable, then we can simply provide it with 0. Yeah, using the Elvis operator. I hope you still remember about the Elvis operator. Yeah. Okay, and for everything else, we don't need to override it. I will tidy it up so it does not take so much line like this. And okay, we are done. Yeah. Now let's run our application and hope that we will have a tab which hopefully working properly. Yeah? Okay, now for the songs tab, I have the list of songs. Yeah, but now we cannot swipe left and right because the input is disabled. Yeah, if we swipe from left to right, then the navigation drawer is open instead. Yeah, but we can click on the discography, and as you can see, the text is lorem ipsum disco content, and for the events, lorem ipsum event content. Yeah, we don't provide any more text, yeah, or any context, but at least then we can differentiate between our discography and events fragment. Yeah, if you want, you can provide your own data for these two fragments. Okay, that's all about our application. Yeah, and for UBAYA students, as usual, this is your final CE. So please screenshot the playlist detail activity, both the layout and the KT. And then for the tab playlist fragment, yeah, you have so many to screenshot. Okay, playlist detail activity. This one, yeah, please screenshot it. Then for the layout, fragment playlist. Oh, sorry, the activity playlist detail. Yeah, please screenshot it. Playlist tab fragment. Playlist tab fragment. This one. Yeah, playlist tab fragment. Yeah, and then these layouts: toolbar menu, drawer header, and drawer layout. Yeah, please take a screenshot of these files and as always, submit it to Google Classroom before the stipulated deadline. Okay then, yeah, this is the end of the course today, and actually the end of the NMP course for this whole semester. Yeah, for today we have learned about, okay, can I remember all of them? Yeah, we have learned about using the top upper as well as adding the toolbar with the icons. Yeah, we have also added a navigation drawer over here in our application, and we also added top tab layout, yeah, which behaves quite similar with bottom navigational bar. Yeah, so that wraps up about material design. Actually, there is a lot to learn from material design, but I hope you have grasped the initial idea of material design and be able to apply it to your application. That being said, this marks the end of the native mobile programming course for this semester. Yeah, thank you for joining with me from the very beginning. Yeah, although we started this series from the second week, yeah, until the 14th week, which is today. Yeah, now you are ready to create your own native Android application. Yeah, if you want to learn more, don't worry. For UBAYA students, you have the continuation of the native mobile programming course. Yeah, next semester you can take advanced native mobile programming, which will teach a more advanced technique of creating Android applications still using Android Studio. Thank you for joining with me for the whole semester. Yeah, I hope you enjoy this class. Yeah, although we still have so many to learn, but I think they are sufficient now for you to be able to create your own Android application. Yeah, if you have any questions, as usual, you can ask me. For UBAYA students, you can ask me in the group chat, and for everyone else, you can ask me in the comment section below. Yeah, if you have any more suggestions for more topics, yeah, you can also suggest me on the comments. Yeah, but for now, yeah, thank you everyone. I will meet you again in another topic, another course in the future. Yeah, but for now, bye bye.